Hello, grade one. How are you today? I hope you are happy and safe. Our lesson today is talking about plants and their parents. Just like you, plants have parents. Let's start it. Here we can see a large plant, and here we can see a small plant. What do you think about these plants? They are very similar, right? So, do you think that the large plant is a parent for the small plant? Yes, they are. Excellent, grade one. The big plant is a parent of the small plant. So, the big plant called parent and the small plant called seedling. It's just like a baby. Can you see that? It's very small. What do you think about this plant? Is the big plant a parent of the small one? What do you think? Are they similar or not? They are not similar at all, right? They are totally different. So, the big plant is not a parent of the small one, right? Excellent, grade one. Let's see the next one. What about these plants? Are they similar or not? They are totally different also. So, the big plant is not a parent of the small one. Let's see the next one. Here we have many babies for the big plant. This is the parent. And here we have many seedlings. This is a seedling, another seedling, another seedling, and another seedling here. Okay, so when we have more than one seedling, we call them as offspring. The babies of the parent called offspring. Again, the babies of the parent plant called offspring. Interesting. Let's see the next one. Here we have many of similar seedlings. So they called offspring. Let's see the next one. What about these plants? Are they similar? Can we call them as offspring or not? They are very different, right? They are totally different. So they are not. They are not offspring. Here we can see a plant drinking water because the plant needs water. And here we can see a beautiful sun. It's very cute, right? The plant also needs the sun. Again, what's the needs of the plants? Water and sun. Excellent, grade one. Water and sun. The plants need water and sun. Excellent, grade one. Let's see the next page in your book, page number 51. We have three friends. They are wondering about the plants. We have Juicy, Melinda, Portia. Let's see what they are thinking about the plants. Here we have many plants, right? These are big plants and these are very small plants. Let's see what Joyce thinks. She told that I think young plants look exactly like their parents. Exactly? Are they exactly the same? There are many different, right? Look to the stem here is very long, but here is very small. And the leaves are larger. And we have here many leaves more than leaves here. Right? So, I don't think that is correct. Let's see what Melinda think about these plants. She told that I think young plants look like their parents, but can have some differences. Yes, we can see that, right? Young plants, young plants like these ones look like their parents, but can have some differences, like the length of the stem, like the size of the leaves, right? Excellent. So I think Melinda is right. So please, grade 1, circle this sentence for Melinda because it's correct. Let's see, Portia, what think about these plants? I think young plants look very different from their parents. Is this right? Are they totally different? I don't think so. They are similar, but can have some differences. Let's learn more about plants. Here we can see a corn that is growing up. Here we have a very young plant. It's called seedling. Excellent, grade 1. This is a seedling. It's a baby. And here we have an adult plant. It has a fruit. Can you see the corn here? It's ready to be eaten. Did you love corn, grade 1? It's very delicious, right? Look to the leaves. They are very similar, right? The leaves of the young plant and the leaves of the adult plant have the same shape, right? And we can see the young plant has a stem. It's very small, but it has a stem and it has roots and leaves. The adult plant also has roots, has a stem and leaves. And we can see that the leaves of the adult plant and the leaves of the young plants have the same shape, right? So, young plant and adult plant have many of the same structures, right? Let's see the next page in your book, page number 53. The question is, how are young plants and adult plants similar? What do you observe? As we see, young plants and adult plants have many of the same structures. Please, grade 1, be sure to write this in your book, page number 53. Let's see the next one. In your book, page number 55, we have these pictures. This tree called oak tree. Oak tree. And here we can see the fruit of the oak tree. It's called acorn. It's called acorn. So the fruit of the oak tree called acorn. Interesting. And here we can see the seedling of oak tree. This plant is a baby of this parent. It's the seedling of oak tree. Now the question is, how are a young and adult oak tree look like and different? Let's see the leaves. We can see that the leaves of the young plant and adult plant have the same shape. And we can see here a stem. And the adult tree also have a stem. And we can see the seedling has roots. And the same for the adult tree. In the ground, adult tree has roots. So, young oak tree and adult oak tree, they both have leaves with the same shape, and they both have a stem, and they both have roots. Now the question is how they are different. We can see that the adult tree has acorns, right? but we cannot see acorns in the young plant, right? So this is a difference between the young plant and the adult plant. The adult plant has fruits, but the young plant does not have, right? Let's take a close look at the young plant. It's very small, and here we can see the seed is still here. It's not disappeared yet, right? And here we can see the leaves, the thin stem, and the small roots. Let's see the next page in your book, page number 54. We have a question. How are a young and an adult oak tree alike and different? As we say, they both have the same leaf shape. An adult oak has acorns and a young oak does not. Let's see the next question. Circle the parts that are the same between the young plant and the adult plant. We see that adult plant and young plant both have leaves and both have stem and both have roots, right? So please grade 1, be sure to circle these parts in your book, page number 54, and write this also in your book. Let's see the last question. Place an X on the parts that are different. We know that the young plant has a seed here, but the adult does not, right? Let's see the next page in your book, page number 55. So, let's circle here also the same parts that they both have. As we said before, they both have leaves, stem, and roots. But what about the fruit? The young plant does not have acorn. So, grade 1, please be sure to circle these parts and cross this one on your book, page number 55. Let's see the next questions in your book. How are the roots of the young and the adult oak trees different? What do you think? Let's see again. Here we can see the roots are very big and very thick, while the roots of the young plant are very small. Can you see this? They are very small. So, the answer is the roots of the adult oak tree are much thicker and longer. Let's see the next question. What do you think would happen if the roots of the adult tree stay the same size as the roots of the young tree? What do you think? Would the small roots be able to hold up the adult tree? No, I didn't think so. So please, grade 1, write this in your book. The roots would not be able to hold the adult tree in place. Let's see the next question. Did your data match your claim? Yes, this is what we predict before, right? Let's see the next page in your book. A seedling is a young plant like this one. Can you see this young plant, grade 1? It's very small. This is called a seedling. It's very small here, and after many days it's look like this, and after many days it's look like this. It's growing up more and more, and here we can see a flower. Look to the leaves and look to the flower. It has very beautiful flower here, right? And has many and big leaves. So what do you think, grade 1? How does this plant change as it grows? Yeah, the stem grows stronger. the leaves become larger. The adult plant has flowers. Excellent, grade 1. Let's see the next page. In your book, we have an interesting question. We can see here an adult of sunflower. Can you guess what does this sunflower look like as a seedling? Can you guess? Guess what? And draw it here, grade 1. Draw a seedling of sunflower. Let's see the next page. How will the young plants change as they grow? Again, as we said, grade 1, the young plants will grow larger. Excellent. Let's see this plant. Here we can see how the beans growing up. Here we start with the seed. And we can see here how the stem is growing up now. And after many days, it will be like this. It's growing up more and more. It's grown up and become larger more and more. We can see many flowers, right? And here we can see the fruit. Here we can see the beans, right? These are the fruits. Can you see a fruit on the young plant, grade 1? Can you see a fruit or not? No, we cannot see a fruit. We have just a few small leaves. But here we have many of leaves, and we have fruits, and thicker roots, and tall stem. But here we can see a thin and small stem, and very small root, right? Let's see the next one. Here we can see the corn. Here we have an adult plant of corn. And here we can see a young plant of corn. We can see that the adult plant has fruit, but the young plant does not have. So this is the young plant and this is the adult plant. Let's see the next one. Here we can see carrot. Do you love carrot, grade 1? It's very delicious, right? Here we can see a very small plant. They are so young. So these are the seedlings of the carrot, or we can call them what? Can you guess? When we have more than one seedlings, we call them what? Did you say offspring? If so, you are right, grade 1. Great, excellent. So, here we can see the fruit in the adult plant. And here we can see the seedlings. Let's see the next one. What about the bees? Here also we can see the fruits. So this is the adult plant. And here we can see the young plant. Let's answer these questions in your book. Did your observations match your prediction? Yes, the young plants will grow larger. Excellent, grade 1. Let's see the next one. Circle the structures that seedlings do not have. Explain your answer. Does the young plant have corn? Is it? No, it does not have corn, right? So we will circle corn. What about the roots? What do you think? Do seedlings have roots? Yes, it have roots. Excellent, grade 1. So we will not circle the root. What about the bees? Do the seedlings have bees? No, it's not because it's a fruit. Seedlings don't have any type of the fruit. This is the same for peas, the same for carrots. What about the leaves? What do you think? Do seedlings have leaves? Yes, it is. So we will not circle the leaves. Do you like drawing, grade 1? Here, you asked grade 1 to draw a plant. You can draw any one of these plants, grade 1. You can draw any one of them. If you'd like to grow a carrot, a beans, or a peas, or a corn, draw and show how this plant growing up after 2 weeks, after 4 weeks, and after 12 weeks. You can draw corn like this. So after 2 weeks, it look like this. It's very young. After 4 weeks, it look like this. It's growing up. And after 12 weeks, we can see the fruit, right? Excellent, grade 1. Draw them and show me later. Let's see the next one. What can you see here, grade 1? It's radish. Do you like to eat radish, grade 1? It's hot somehow, but it's delicious. Look at this radish. How its fruit look like. It look like a solid pink bulb, right? It's very nice. Here we also have radish. Someone would like to eat the radish. Here we can see how the radish plant is growing up. Here we can see the seed. It's start growing up more and more. It's become larger, have more leaves, and here we have an adult plant. It has very big leaves, many leaves, and the pink bulb. Interesting. Here we have an interesting inquiry activity. We will plant a radish. Let's see what the materials that we need to plant a radish. We need a plastic cup, spotting soil, radish seeds, and water. Let your mother, grade 1, help you to plant these seeds and observe them how they will growing up, just as we do with lentil seeds. And observe how it will look like after 2, 3, and 4 weeks. And in your book, grade 1, page number 65, you asked to draw the radish plant. You asked to record your observation, grade 1, after 1 week, after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, and after 4 weeks. I think your drawing should be like this. Let's complete grade 1. We have another question, page number 66. How are adult plants and their offspring alike and different? As we see, adult plants and their offspring both have leaves, stems, and roots, right? Please, grade 1, be sure to write this on your book. Let's see the next page, page number 67. Here we have these two pictures. And we can see here a young plant of, can you guess what this is? Is it for corn? Can you guess what this is? If we plant this seedling, it will grow up into corn or orange. What do you think? Take a close look at the seed here. It looks like a corn, right, grade 1? So what do you think? Which plant will this seedling grow into? Circle the adult plant. Did you circle this one, grade 1? If so, you are totally right. this seedling will grow into an adult corn plant. Like this. Let's see the next question. Offspring are exactly like their parents. Is this true or false? Offspring are exactly like their parents. Let's see. Is this seedling look like exactly the same as the adult one? No, it's not. So this statement is false. Grade 1. That's enough for today, grade 1. Thanks for watching. See you later. Goodbye.